Hello, everyone, and welcome to Harv's World, where we are on PV Uncharted. That's right, we are on Uncharted waters. We have moved on from the Yukon. I will fill you in on exactly what happened there. We do have a newcomer with us today. Sharko, unfortunately, is working very long hours these days, and it doesn't look like he's going to be with us much, but we do have Firefight and Farmer with us, and we are getting started in a new place. A totally new place. So we got a a call from a friend who had come into some property up here in the forest, and well, she was not able to manage it herself. So we left Sharko in the Yukon to take care of business there, and we left a lot of money with him because he'll probably have to spend it to fix everything that he crashes. But this looks like the new place. And you can see Caveman's rolling in with the new truck and Firefight Farmer right behind him. Man, Caveman's got a nice truck. I like that. And of course, he's our perpetual mechanic. Let's see, what else? We have got a lot of new stuff going on today, guys. A lot of new stuff. We're testing out a bunch of new stuff. I will fill you in on exactly what all of that is. But let's say hello to everybody. Let's see. I'm scrolling back through. Kevin, Jonathan, Lithgar. How you doing, bud? Richard May, Ben Singleton. Ben Singleton, my attorney. Andrew Baxter. Frank F. Jordan the Canadian Kid. I know I saw G Meister in earlier. Mr. Swede, DJ JD. What's the good word, everybody? How is it going? We are going to have a good time on this one. I can tell you already. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a really fun playthrough. Really been looking forward to it. The Factor, how you doing, man? Factor's one of the guys on Discord. Tor Grundle, very nice. Coming in from Norway, outstanding. I've been learning a little bit about Norway recently because I'm trying to get all geared up for the Baltic Sea. Carrie Hogan, welcome to Harv's World. Man, we are starting strong this afternoon. 30 of you all already. Vivid. Playing GTA 5. So let's take a look around and see what we've got going here. Now this is Harv's World, so we had to have a Fent. We've got a Fent to get started. It's not the 1050, but we do have a Fent. And we've got, well, we got a barn here. Looks like we've got a sprayer. This is pretty old school stuff, man. Got some International Harvester headers sitting here. What's in the barn? Oh. We've got a Ford. We've got two International, or Farmalls. 560 turbos. Diesel. We've got an International 1246. Outstanding. And it looks like we've got a couple of old International Harvester harvesters. Preston Creason, welcome to the stream, bud. How you doing? And we've got some International Cedars, it looks like. We got a nice little... Oh, and some log trailers here. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. It's all right, DJ. Don't sweat it. How do you know when it's time to move on? Oh, we've got some more stuff over here. Let me finish looking around the farm, and I will answer your question for you. So we've got some cultivators. We've got some plows. This is going to work out. Let's go take a look at our fields and see what else, because we've got a lot going on here. See what we can get started on to get this place up and running. As far as when do you know to move on, it's really up to you. Are you getting bored with it? Are you having trouble making new goals for yourself? You know, in the Yukon, we felt like we had done everything that we could possibly do. We'd gotten all the industries up. We had more money than we could shake a stick at. We practically bought the whole map and could have within another day or two. It's really just up to you. Okay, so we've got a small field here to start with, but man, we've got a lot of open, unused space here. And then we've got a good sized field over here that we can get going. This field looks pretty good, but I think we could make use out of all this extra space here. And then we've got some buildings. Now, part of this land is an equipment shop, a bale barn, and an animal dealership. So the stuff she came into is quite a bit. And then this, as I understand it, is a sorting facility of some kind. We'll show you what that does here in just a little bit. And then we've got a silo. So we're set up pretty darn well. Guys, say hi to everybody. Caveman, Firefight, and Farmer. Say hello, guys.
Everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Everybody, go easy on FF right now. Firefight and Farmer, we just call him FF. It's his first time on stream, and I have to tell you, he's pretty nervous about it. We keep telling him, don't sweat it. It's just another day on the farm. But I don't think he quite believes us yet. So, first time for him. He's a Harv's World stream virgin. But we'll break him of that as soon as we can. Hey, Louis Hernandez, how you doing, bud? Altoona Gaming, I'm sorry I missed you coming in. Jonathan. Yeah, exactly, Jonathan. A lot of money, and man, we got the chatters going today. Dale Mathis. Bud, you're very welcome. I'm glad my walkthrough videos were able to help you out. Guys, let's grab tractors and plows, because I think we need to expand that field first. Jonathan. Now, I'm going to tell you, I liked this Farm All mod. I've used it a few times. If you watched my series on Chellington Valley, I used it quite a bit on that series. And I thought it was decent then. Caveman has gone in and tweaked the mod. He's done, because Caveman gets real picky about his mods. He wants them to be as perfect as possible. He's gone in and tweaked this, and his edit of this Farm All tractor is available on the Harv's World Discord. Matthew Albert, how you doing, bud? Now, we've got lots of new stuff going on today. Like I said, we are running via Streamlabs OBS, so you might see some alerts pop up as things happen. We'll see. I don't see everything going on the way that I expected it to, but we'll see. Now, another big announcement for Harv's World is that we have channel memberships available now. Channel memberships are a part of Harv's World at this point. There are 3 different levels. Let me fill you in on those real quick. So, the 3 levels are Helping Hand, Harvestonian, and Homesteader. And you guys who follow Off the Grid will know exactly where those titles come from. If you choose to be a member under Helping Hand, you get loyalty badges, emojis, and special role in the Discord. As a Harvestonian, you get access to members-only Discord channels and exclusive wallpapers from time to time. And as a Homesteader, you get all of the previous perks. Plus, I will use your name as a character in one of my Let's Play series, and I'm going to do a monthly outtake / blooper video. I still have to work that one out, but I'm going to do it. So those are the membership levels that are available now on Harv's World, and it's totally up to you, of course. As you know, as good consumers, that it is always up to you. The customer is always right? Anyway, I just wanted to let you know and be aware of that. So let's say about expanding this field, shall we? Lithgar on this particular map, PV Uncharted, these fields were pre-made. These two, but they're the only two on the whole map. Now, a lot of people have asked me, why haven't I done No Man's Land? Well, guys, I'm going to tell you, this is going to be my version of No Man's Land. Because we're going to have to build everything from scratch here. That's right, Jonathan. Those two fields are default fields. These first two fields are the default starting fields. Go ahead and stop there, Caveman, and I will bring this into you. Oh, I guess we're going to go head on. Okay. Hey, Kyle. Well, thank you, bud. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. A lot of people have joined Harvest World because of the Ravenport walkthrough, and it always makes me happy to hear that those videos have helped you guys out in some way and gotten so many people to enjoy a game that I like incredibly. I never seem to get sick of it for some reason or another. The Bedrock BG. Well, hi from America. Bulgaria. That's outstanding. I love the new countries too. I love when people from other countries drop in. Now, something to know about this particular map. I don't know if he does this on other maps of his, but Dajnet is the guy who creates all this. Altoona, thank you so much, man. Welcome to being a homesteader. Our first channel member. Altoona Gaming is the first membership of the entire channel. Thank you for signing up, my man. That's right, Jonathan. Stumps are sneaky. I couldn't see that, but I hope it popped up. Wow, there's all kinds of activity going on. I hope this isn't it. I could use feedback on this as things happen. Let me know if they're too loud or whatever. Hey Tommy, you know, Caveman has the Logitech Heavy Equipment Bundle, and he says he loves it. I have not had an opportunity to try it myself. But, oh, that's what I was saying. I was saying, so Dajnet, the guy who makes the PV maps, on this particular map, and I don't know if he does it on others, but as we plow, you're going to hear little plinks. Plink, plink, plink. And that means things like rocks, scrap metal, blocks of coal, sometimes gemstones are going to be popping up from the ground. Oh, nice. And Altoona got his custom loyalty badge. Look at that bright green HW logo next to his name. Looking good, man. Looking good.
Nice. Nice.
Lithgar, good to hear, man. Good to hear. I'll tell you, Farm Sim can be a little bit of a challenge to get into, especially if you don't have like an agricultural background or anything. You don't know anything, and you know, I struggled with it at the beginning. I didn't have any kind of agricultural background. The tutorials are a bit lackluster, as I'm sure you all know at this point. Man, we're plinking up stuff all over the place.
Yeah, all over the place.
Look at all these rocks that are in this ground. And that was one of the reasons I decided to do the Ravenport walkthrough, was because I felt like the tutorials were a little bit lacking, and I know how much I struggled, but I was also still new enough that I remembered a lot of the struggles that new players have, and I think that's really helped. Hey, the Factor, another homesteader. Welcome to subscriptions.
I would like to mention for everybody that is joining, please make sure you have your YouTube linked with your Discord so that you can get these special roles and stuff in Discord. Because that is managed by the YouTube plugin and we can't change it ourselves. So please make sure you have them connected.
And we've got Mr. Swede. We're getting members all over the place. Outstanding, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. This... The music on that one just scared me. I have to admit. Like, holy crap, where'd that come from? Bedrock, this horsepower we have maxed. Max you can get on this is about 72 horsepower. Isn't that right, Caveman? 72?
73.
Oh, 73.
Yep, 73.
Hey, Ed, no worries, man. And I'll tell you guys, if you aren't on the Harv's World Discord yet, all those noob questions, as everybody would call them, that's what my Discord really excels at, is helping new players get started. It kind of developed over time through the Ravenport walkthrough. A lot of the guys on there who are experienced players now started the same way you guys are, and they can answer your questions as well as I can, if not better sometimes. So honestly, it's a great place to get help when you need it, and we've always got a lot of active people willing to answer questions for you. The Discord has really kind of started taking a life of its own over the last month or two. It really picked up a lot. So how am I still missing that one little dinky spot? I swear I plowed over it. I just wasn't quite cutting it hard enough. I'm going to miss it again. Watch. That plow went right around that spot. Oh well, we'll get it later. This is going to end up being a good sized field. We have got an interesting, very interesting new thing to show you today. Something that I've never seen in Farm Sim before, ever. I had a crazy idea. I mentioned it to Caveman, and Caveman went out and did it. He pulled it off. And we're going to show you that in just a little bit. Man, it's nice seeing everybody's names, and we've got green, and the green Harv's World logos next to you. It's outstanding. But this map has a lot going on, guys. If you're not familiar with any of the PV maps, and I'll say it right now before anybody asks, yes, it is PC only. This map has a lot going on. If we thought there was a lot to do in the Yukon with industry and stuff, this map has 10 times as much, easily. Wouldn't you say, Caveman? Kevin, that's right. Kevin
This
and I
map has a lot more.
Oh yeah, tons more. Kevin and I have a very passionate relationship with Fendt tractors. Oh, very nice, Bedrock. Very nice. Did I not say green? I probably said blue or something, didn't I? I can't.
You said green.
Oh, okay. I can't plow and speak at the same time, apparently.
Apparently I can't either, because every time I do, I go slightly off course.
Caveman, We're at 47 viewers right now, and we might, if we break 50, guys, that will be a new record. We've never gone past 50 before.
Oh yeah. Never gone past 50 before.
But I promise you, before the end of this stream, you're going to see something that you've never seen in Farm Sim before. Well, DJ, I have to tell you, if you didn't watch the Yukon, this field is dinky. Right, Caveman? Caveman the Plowmaster. Hey, G Meister, thanks for signing up, man. Thank you very much. FF, you're awfully quiet. What's on your mind? Anything?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just plowing.
Oh god, I hope he's not like me. You give him a plow and he gets quiet when you need to worry. Exactly, Jonathan. When you see Caveman with a plow, you get worried.
That's right. That's a fact. You thought you were going to get a 10-acre. Oh, sorry. That was my bad. Oops. Hey, Brian Oxendine. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. And I'll tell you, the channel memberships are, they're a work in progress. I was trying to think of unique and interesting things that I could do for
outstanding.
members.
Absolutely outstanding.
Oh, well, thank you, Brian. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Can't thank you enough for the donation. We don't exactly get a sharp turn radius on these farmalls. It's all good. It's good. It's good.
Not with a plow behind him.
No, it's fine.
I can't turn too sharp either, or I tip my tractor.
Are you rethinking the Ford? So like I said, as we plow these fields, we're digging up rocks, coal, the occasional gemstone, maybe a little gold. And we do have to collect that stuff before we can put anything else on this field.
That we do.
Yeah, thanks for mentioning that, DJ. I don't know that I have a lot of control over that. There's a delay that YouTube automatically builds into the streams, I think, to be able to manage content for content creators. And I have it's either a 15 or a 30-second delay. So even when I ask a question, I have to sit here and wait until you guys hear it. What I'm saying right now, you will hear me say between 15 and 30 seconds from now.
That's about right.
It's not a completely new map, Mr. Swede. Although I'll tell you, public availability on this map, and it is available to the public, so that's not what I'm saying, but if you're trying to track down a link to download this, I've never been able to find one. The only way to get it is to install, at least to my knowledge, is to install the app called PV Tools, Paul Victor Tools, from Dajnet, who's the guy who does all of the PV maps. And that is how you download this particular map and install it. I'm not, maybe I have to turn up FF's volume in Discord or something. Maybe that's why he's not coming through quite as loud. They said he was a little soft. Let me see if I can do that. Alright, maybe that'll be a little bit better.
How's that? Is that better for everybody?
Yeah, I just turned you up a little bit. It's better on my end too.
Well, if it's better on your end, it should be better for them too, hopefully.
Hey, Michael Herring, how you doing? Morning coffee? Absolutely. What's a morning without coffee?
Amen to that.
Not a very good one, that's what that is.
That's right.
I think it's a one-way ticket to jail. I always say no talkie before coffee.
That's right. Feel free to share any of my videos, of course. Jonathan, thanks for doing that little shout out for me. Appreciate it, my man. I'm just cutting rows wherever I turn around.
Oh, okay.
I figure we'll end up going back. Alright, I think we got FF sorted out. Everybody says his volume's better now, so that works.
That's good.
So, how about you guys, man? How you having a good weekend? I know it's Sunday, it's about to wrap up. And it's starting to look like Sunday might be a really good stream day. Oh, Ed, yes, I saw that question and I apologize. Yeah, I'm all settled in. I just finished the first week at the new job. I think it's going to go pretty well. Everybody's been very nice. I have a huge learning curve. I've got a lot to learn as quickly as I can, but we'll make it happen. I think that dun 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 sound, that's new subscriber popping up, right? So welcome new subscribers to Harv's World. Thank you very much. I can't see these things as they happen.
Oh, yeah. That new subscriber thing, I think you need to move it to the right just a little bit. It's a little close to the left-hand side of the screen.
Oh, they all pop up in the same screen.
Okay. I was gonna say that one popped up really close. It looked like it. If it was any closer, it'd be cutting part of the H off.
All right, maybe after the stream I can adjust that. Now this is old school. Hey, thank you, Ed. Much appreciated. And the thing I think I'm going to like about the job the most, and I talked to my boss about this a little bit this week, is that, you know, it really is about helping people, helping farmers get through difficult times. Like right now, Nevada and a lot of the Northwest is experiencing a very severe drought. That obviously you guys know can have extremely adverse effects on crops and livestock, and you know, that's going to be part of my job, is managing these programs to make sure that farmers have the assistance they need when they need it. So very, very much looking forward to that aspect.
Harv's helping hands in real life.
That's right, my real helping hands.
Right.
Congratulations, Jordan. Good job on the bowling, man. I did see your scoreboard pictures. I do keep up on Discord. Most of the time. I just have so much going on usually. I'm not always available. But with the new Discord or members only channels, I will try to drop in and say hi to you guys once in a while. Oh, there we go. 51. Outstanding,
Woo!
everybody.
51. Nice.
A new stream record. You guys
New record.
rock. I'm telling you, the farm sim community in general is a great group of people. And I'll tell you what, I feel like Harv's World has really attracted some very high quality subscribers. You guys are always amazing. Always, and you never cease to surprise or amaze me. So thank you so much, and I very much appreciate all of your continued support. Oh, don't hit me, Sharko. I mean, FF.
Oh, God.
Same difference.
So not only do we have all kinds of new stuff going on stream, we just set a new record. Very, very nice. Oh,
Okay.
and we got one last plink.
Yep, one last little plank.
Thank you, DJ. All right. I guess I'm going to go get my truck and collect up these rocks.
Yep.
Hey, Bradley. How you doing, man? YouTube is telling me specifically the peak was 51. But now our next goal, what's our next goal got to be? Well, it's got to be 60. Obviously, we just do it by tens.
Yep, next one's 60.
Don't forget to turn off create fields when you drop your plows, guys.
Alright.
Hey Tago, no worries, man. Farming Sins, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure what you're talking about in the middle of a field, Michael. You mean these right here? We've got 3 cultivators that we will be using at some point. Hey Kyle Wilson, how you doing, man? Thank you very much. I'm glad that those videos helped you out, bud. I really am. Hunter, also known as Blue Fox, my apologies. Again, you guys keep changing your names and then you expect my old brain to keep track of them. Okay, so something else that Dashnet has built into his maps is automatically, if you bring in a mod that has capacity, like my truck will hold 4,000 liters, it also auto loads. So I can drive my truck around this field now and pick up all these rocks and stuff that we dug out of the ground. Well, we're up to 55. I see 55.
55.
Man, we might hit that
Nice.
60 today. Outstanding. You guys are amazing, I swear. So, yeah, every trailer, every truck, anything that's got capacity in it will auto load. And it's not just a simple auto load where it will only pick up one type of thing. It'll pick up everything. And it'll just keep listing stuff that you pick up. 57. Hey Ray, how you doing? Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I very much appreciate that. Oh, we just dropped back down to 55. Yeah, we got a long way to go yet. We're going to be here for a while, guys, so we don't have to hit it just at the moment, but keep rooting it on, guys. Keep rooting it on. We'll get there. At some point, Jonathan, I'll just start calling everybody Sharko. Oh, we're back to 58 again. I think I'm gonna go dump this stuff. Now, when you pick this stuff off these fields, and the only reason I'm picking it up is because I got this big piece of scrap metal back here. You bring it over to this sorting building, and we did place this, by the way. Doing good, Ray. Doing good, man. But you dump it into the sorting building, like so, and it goes in and starts getting processed and sorted out for future use. So none of this is wasted. None of it at all. No, and I better... There we go. Oh, I haven't seen 60 yet. I still see 57. Kevin.
I see 59.
Yep, 59. Look at that.
I'm still seeing 57. What the heck? That's 59. Now I see 59.
I see 60 now.
60. Woo! Look at that.
Wow, look at that. Man, well, not only did we break one record, we broke two.
Broke 2 records in one stream.
Outstanding. You
I'm
guys,
up to 63.
you guys are amazing. Now we're looking for 70.
Looking for 70.
Going once, going twice.
Alright,
Oh, I just got some gold.
nice. Nice. Guess we'll go ahead and get cedars ready to seed, right?
Hey, Harley Quinn, how are you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you back in Harv's World. Well, we're going to need to scan this new section of field. And then all of this needs lime before we can seed.
Okay, well, do you want me to get the limer ready, or did you want to show that off?
I'd like to show that off.
Okay, then I'll just leave it where it's at, attached to the tractor at the farm, and
Okay.
I'll get the cedars ready.
Okay, this big pieces of scrap metal that we keep popping up with are really making life miserable. All right, Bradley, we will, man. Glad to hear you're doing okay, though. The doctor's got you sorted, man. Well, Sharko's not with us today. Today it's Firefighting Farmer. We've got a new kid on the block. Do I have all the... I do not even have all the junk off this field yet. So every time we plow or cultivate these fields, we're going to have to come back around and pick up all this junk. We haven't discussed that yet, DJ. I'm not entirely sure. We are going to be doing a lot of livestock. Where are the John Deeres? We left them in the Yukon. In fact, I'm pretty sure that Caveman's truck specifically has a little sticker on it that says "Red till I'm dead."
Red till I'm dead, black smoke till I'm broke.
$40 for a single hay bale. That doesn't surprise me. What do hay bales go for around you, Caveman?
Hay bales?
Yeah.
It just depends on who's selling them. And it depends on the size of it too. I've seen hay bales as cheap as $10 for some bales, and then I've seen them as high as like $80. It just depends.
That was funky. Well, where I live now, hay is actually the primary crop in Nevada, alfalfa hay. It's the biggest money-making crop in Nevada. In fact, there's a Nevada Hay Growers Association. And I heard some guys talking the other day, and they were saying that hay was going for, what, $220 a ton? I don't know what that breaks down into bales, but it was interesting. So, this is something that I have never seen in Farm Sim before. Caveman and I worked it out. Let's see, where was that? It was in this, wasn't it? We have got liquid lime. Caveman has created liquid lime. And before you ask, yes, it is a real thing. In the real world, there is such a thing as liquid lime. Not only do we have liquid lime, we have a sprayer that will spray liquid lime. Looks like I'll hold about 2 tanks. If we go through as much lime as we did on the Yukon. Yeah, so when
We're probably going to go through quite a bit.
We're going to go through a lot. Is it, Ed? Is liquid lime an Amish thing? I didn't realize that. But I did look it up and make sure that liquid lime was a real thing before we even considered working out the details of this mod. And
not all the details are finalized. A lot of stuff is kind of just placeholders to make it work at the moment.
Right.
But there will be a lot more work going into it.
Oops.
And this field gets hemp, correct?
The one we just plowed, yes.
Okay,
So there you go. We are spraying liquid lime. Holy crap, this thing just rolls down the field crazy fast. Yeah, now this was a dirty edit, if you will, just to get it working. So you're actually seeing the very first iteration of this with limited testing. I'll be honest, but it works, and that's what's important. I keep telling.
About an hour worth of work.
Oh, good question, Michael, and I meant to mention that. So, the yellow thing on the front is a field scanner that functions with precision farming. So, if you look at the mini map right now, you'll see that we're looking at the pH on our field, and the yellow thing is scanning the field and determining what type of ground we have and how much lime we need on that ground. So it's telling the spreader how much to spray, which is a lot. Hey Blitzkrieg, welcome back. Jonathan wants to know if you'll be submitting your liquid lime to ModHub, Caveman.
It's a possibility. It just depends on how long it takes to get all the bugs worked out of it and how long it takes to get it addable to pretty much be able to add it through a mod and not have to have it built into the map, and preferably looking a lot better than it does here.
Yeah, there's some graphic stuff. You know, we built a basic liquid lime tank, but that's going to obviously be dressed up a little bit more, Good questions, man. Good questions. At the bare minimum, I mean, we are up to 67 guys.
I see that.
You guys are awesome.
7. Wow.
Liquid lime all the time.
This map is PV Uncharted. Actually, liquid lime normally would be
Concentrated.
more concentrated than powdered lime. I think, what was it, like, use 4 times more powdered lime than you would liquid.
Right. I mean, in the real world, we would buy, for example, we'd buy a gallon of liquid lime. We'd probably add 4 gallons of water to it. And that's generally
Right.
how it would work in the real world. We have discussed the possibility of, requiring some type of mixing sprayer where you would put in, let's say, 1,000 liters of liquid lime and then add another, God bless it, another, come on,
3,000 liters of water.
another 3,000 liters of water, and then you'd end up with 4,000 liters of the liquid lime, or of lime. So, yeah, like I said, there's still a lot of details to work out. Like I said, this is a very early version of the concept, but you guys get to see it first. No, Blue Fox, we do not have the Ford F-350 mod. All right, Farming Sins, look forward to your return.
Yes, look forward to your return.
Now that's right, Ed Bradley is Mr. Pumpkin. Trying to grow those pumpkins. And you guys are all rocked up and ready to start seeding, huh?
Yes.
Yep.
Let me see if I need to touch up those 2 little spots that I miss, and if I don't, then you guys can start over on that edge while I finish liming this field, and we have to lime the other field too, though.
Right.
Bedrock, we actually do have a public server right now, courtesy of Gmeister. Gmeister has been kind enough to host a public server that you are welcome to join and play on. Who knows what the future might hold? We might end up with something more in the future. I don't know just at the moment. Right now, I'll be honest with you, I've got a lot of financial adjustments to make with moving to Nevada. It was a very costly enterprise. So I can't make financial commitments just at the moment, but anything's possible. And I will show you guys exactly what we have at our.
Good to go?
It depends. Yeah, I think you're good to go up to where I've gotten done liming. Well, you just have to read the rules and accept them, Bedrock. Once you accept the rules, the whole Discord opens up to you, bud. In fact, I'm pretty sure it says, please read and acknowledge that you accept the rules.
I'm pretty sure it does. There's also a section on there to tell us what platform you play on, too.
Yep.
Which is very helpful if somebody wants to help you with an issue you may be having.
Exactly. Or if you're helping somebody to know what issue, with an issue.
No, Blue Fox, you cannot see all of my mods. Just because I'm a little busy at the moment, so. Yeah, I bought 5 IBCs of lime, and we're gonna need about 10 more at least. At least 10 more. This is our big workhorse tractor, by the way, the International. Whenever we got
How much
heavy
horsepower
lifting to
does it
do.
have?
What is it, about 140?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. If you have a second to look it up, let
That's
me know.
150. The Ford is 100. The Fit is 48. And both farmalls are 73. And both farmalls and the Fent are only 2-wheel drive.
So we are going major old school here, guys. We're going to try to stick with old school a little bit more, at least for a little bit longer, but we are going to be building up like we did on the Yukon. But I love the old school stuff. What's not to love about these old open cab tractors? And I don't know, call me crazy, but I think it's pretty hot stuff. DJ, I'll tell you, the rhyme or reason behind the crop we chose to start with first is financial. we needed a cash crop to get started, because you can see we're only starting with $50,000. Not counting the setup. The setup doesn't count. But we're only starting with the 50,000, so cash crops. That's what we were after first and foremost. I'm spraying more lime on the grass than I am on the field on this pass. Oh, thank you, G Meister. Yes, that server is PC only. Unfortunately, there is no cross-platform ability.
Unfortunately.
For FS19, but they say it's coming to FS22. I guess we'll see.
We'll see for sure.
Crop damage is off. Anybody keeping track? I don't even know how many of these I bought.
No.
No, enough
I'm
to
not.
keep going at least. I thought one of the viewers might have been sitting there counting. How many of those bloody IBC tanks did he buy? Oh, that was good, Harv. At least it didn't rupture.
At least what didn't rupture.
Oh,
Oh,
nice,
did you hit
Jonathan.
one?
Yeah, I hit it with this scanner, the field scanner. Maz. There, the Eastern Bloc countries, Russia and Poland, those guys, man, they love FS. And you can find a lot of mods that are Polish and Russian based. Now, I'm not going to say they're always the highest quality mods, but there's a lot of them out there if you like really old school stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Caveman Bradley would like to know where he can find this map.
You can find this map through the PV Tools application available from, I can't think of the modder's name, but their website.
Dajnet. Dajnet. Alright, almost done with the lime on this field. Just so you know, crop growth is normal, economy is normal, weeds are turned on, crop destruction is turned off, all helper buy is turned off. Oh wow, okay, it decided I'd already done most of that. That's interesting. Any other settings that I need to be aware of? Weeds are turned on. While I'm over here, I might as well. I don't need the scanner anymore, because that other field was scanned already.
You should be able to zip through that field with the lime.
Yeah, except I have to refill like every pass and a half. That's the only downside. I need a tank 8 times the size. But without the field scanner on, yeah, it's going to go a lot quicker. Dajnet. Sounds like the dark web. That's funny.
I don't remember exactly how fast that thing goes, but it does roll pretty good.
It was moving pretty good with the scanner on.
Yep.
We're about to find out. That's 16 miles an hour. That's pretty good.
Okay. It's rolling along pretty good.
You guys are rolling hemp in that field, right?
Yep.
Just double checking.
Sure are.
We are playing with precision farming, if you hadn't figured that out yet. And I just about took the boom off. That was close. Oops. Rolling, rolling, rolling. And remember, when people ask, you saw it here first. Liquid lime on Harv's World.
Oh, yeah.
At the bare minimum, whether it goes up on Mod Hub or not, I'm sure Caveman will be kind enough to share this with people on the Discord server.
Yeah, it'll at least be on Discord. It's still going to be a while, but it will be on Discord at least.
It's a work in progress right now. But it's working. Ooh, that's a good idea. A straw hat during character creation. I want a straw hat.
I can't say I know how to do that.
Well, your horses have good taste, Blitzkrieg. He just bought horses and the auto name to it was Harvey.
That's awesome.
That's totally awesome. Although Harvey wasn't a horse, Harvey was a rabbit. And you have to be really old to know what I'm talking about. Or like really old movies. Caveman, I've got to hand it to you. That is pretty slick, man.
Well, it's your idea.
Yeah, but you're the man with all the skills.
I just made it happen.
I just have ideas. You bring
Well,
them to
don't be
life.
so modest.
Oh, okay. Caveman has all the modding skills. My skills lie in other areas.
I think that's better said.
Fair enough. I try not to be self-deprecating. Nice, Andrew. Yup. This is a bouncy tractor. And my wrists are breaking, but otherwise it's pretty cool. I have to show you guys this because it's so funky. The grip on the steering wheel is just a little bit odd.
You didn't know driving that tractor instantly makes your wrists double jointed.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. It's part of the mod. You get built-in double jointedness. Michael, no, there's no field burn for sugarcane in FS, but that would be cool, wouldn't it? You have to burn off your sugarcane fields. I know that's part of the process in real life sometimes. I think the field burn is a little bit situational, though, if I remember correctly. I can't remember for sure. Not close enough. What's the best midlife crisis tractor? Well, duh, it's a Fendt 1050. What else would it be? If I was in a midlife crisis and I wanted to buy a tractor, it would be a Fendt 1050. It's closed, Bradley. Sorry, my man. Much planning has to go in to run this type of thing. I've got some ideas that I'm fooling around with in my head, but for now, these maps are closed. Oh, that makes sense, Michael. You know, and I gotta tell you, I've had beet sugar and I've had cane sugar, and I will take cane sugar all day long and twice on Sunday. I'm not a big fan of beet sugar.
They do taste a lot different.
I think the quality is not necessarily... Well, I'll put it this way. If you buy a bag of cane sugar and you buy a bag of beet sugar and you put them in the cabinet for a month just to store them in a cool or in a dry place, in a month you'll have a bag of cane sugar and a block of beet sugar.
Yeah.
Beet sugar clumps horribly.
And beet sugar also has more of an earthy taste to it than the cane sugar.
That makes absolute sense too.
You can taste the dirt, so to speak.
Lithgar, I used to live in a town just like that, and yes, the stink from the sugar beet factory was awful. That was in Nampa, Idaho. Amalgamated Sugar Company. They must have had 6 football fields in the fall, piled up with sugar beets 40 feet high. It was amazing how many sugar beets they collected, but yeah, you could literally smell that plant 40 miles away. No exaggeration. Alright, Blitzkrieg, take care, bud. Appreciate you having you here. You have a great afternoon and the rest of your weekend.
Take care and have a good one.
Oh, I'm sure boll weevils love sugar cane. Or, I mean, sugar beets. Well, to be fair, I'm not a big sugar consumer anyway.
Harv's sweet enough.
That's right. All right, Vivid, you take care, bud. We'll see you. We'll see you when we see you, man.
Yep. See you later, Vivid.
Oh, I didn't realize that Hawaii was kind of getting out of the sugarcane business, or at least the mills. What do they do? Just chop it all and ship it now? Must be it. I don't know. I've been close to some pig farms that smelled pretty awful, but I never smelled them 20 miles away. I'm not this is no exaggeration. 20, 30, 40 miles away, those beet factories, you literally can smell them that far away.
Are they worse than a paper mill?
Never been around a paper mill that much. This was a place that I lived close to for 12 years.
Okay. See, I know there's a paper mill down in Carolina. When you pull into the town that it's in, you can smell it.
I don't doubt it. DJ, there is at least one river that runs through here. There are several lakes around. We'll have to go track those down. So there are natural water sources, but we will have access to water.
Yes, we will.
Alright, I'm going to buy 5 more of these and hope it's enough.
Okay. While you're in there, you want to buy another pallet of fertilizer?
Yes,
Or
sir.
you
I'll
don't
do
need
that
to do it?
first. In fact, you want a double pallet?
Yes.
Done.
Thank you.
That's interesting, Ed, because I actually think mushroom fertilizer, not for crops, but for greenhouses, is a thing on this map. I hope that'll be, like 18 IBCs. We've already spent almost $20,000, guys.
On lime, mainly. Well, on the bright side, we don't have to lime for, what, 2 more harvests? Or something?
Hey, Bruce Salter, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. And We are on PV Uncharted. Just getting started. What was that, caveman? My apologies.
On the bright side, you don't have to do it for a while.
Now, after every third harvest, right?
I think it's every third.
We were doing it after. We were doing it every other harvest on Yukon, but that was actually a little earlier than we had to.
Right.
Hey, have a good breakfast, Michael. Make something tasty. Let us know what it is.
Oh,
If you've got any good recipes.
Oh yeah, if you got any good recipes, definitely let us know.
Hey, Skip Shifter, how you doing, man?
Hey.
Glad you could join us. Better late than never. Shoot, we've only been going for an hour. We got a good amount of time left in this.
Oh yeah.
I bought too much lime. Not like we won't go through it in the future, though.
Right. No such thing as too much. We can always put it in storage.
Yeah, Jonathan, base game is every third harvest. And I think precision farming kind of sticks with that.
It also depends on what your crops do,
That too.
or what crops you do, so...
Some crops will leach more lime out of the soil.
Exactly. And some will actually add pH value to the soil,
That's true.
so...
Maybe we need to set up a crop rotation so that we do crops that do add pH to the soil, and we'd have to lime less often.
I mean, if you want to do that, be my guest.
Well, with all the new crops, and I still need to show all that stuff off to everybody, I don't know that we could do that functionally.
I don't either.
So for anybody who's just coming in, we have a whole brand new mod that Caveman has developed based on an idea that I had. It's called Liquid Lime. Courtesy of Caveman Customs and Caveman himself. Oh, Jonathan. Yeah, I mean, there are a few pastures here and there, a few open meadows, I should say. But for the most part, yeah, we'll be doing quite a bit of forestry, just to clear space for the things we want to do.
Oh yeah.
Now, I told you guys there's a lot of industry on this map. Well, that's only half the story. While there are some placeable industries, a good portion of the industries that you place, you only place a foundation, and then you have to start building. So some industries are completely dependent on you firing up other industries and bringing in the materials to actually build the building before you can start producing whatever it is you're trying to produce. Like I said, there's a lot going on, and Yukon does not hold a candle to what we're up against here in PV Uncharted. Well, I think for the most part I'm pretty well done. I did miss one little tiny stretch here. Hey Plubsy, how you doing, man?
Gonna plant poppy.
Poppies, poppies, poppies. Yeah, it looks like I've got it all. Precision farming does that a little bit weird too. Yeah, and yeah, Frank, I knew it did. but it's carried over into PV Uncharted. And I don't know how many people are familiar with the PV maps in general, so it's all good. There is no fuel station here. That's something else we'll have to take into consideration. No fuel station, no gas station. Oh, did you guys get that whole field done already?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And apparently poppies aren't taking any lime. I mean, not lime, any fertilizer.
Really?
With the auto spray on, they're not taking it.
How's the field look in the mini-map, though?
Looks like it should require it, but if you... Nitrogen is apparently bad, but good. What? I don't... I think it might be broken with poppies.
Oh,
Or maybe I was just too close to the edge of the field for it to do what it's supposed to do.
Plubs do the movement pretty well. Slowly but surely getting settled in and all that jazz. Just finished up my first week of work. And that seemed to go fairly well. New subscriber, outstanding. I think that's the new subscriber sound. And I totally blew this.
I don't have any fertilizer going down. Do you, Harv?
It says I dropped to $9.99 and then it quit. But I
Same here.
don't see any fertilizer on the mini map.
I don't either. I think poppies might be broken.
Well, I guess the question then is, are we going to continue with precision farming? I guess we'll have to make that call sometime in the future. Oh, Bradley, we know what a Hofbergman addict you are. We know how much you
yes.
love the Berg. I would argue that's because you know how to play Hofbergman at this point. That's one of the nice things about a map like this, though, is diving into the unknown and figuring out how it all works.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we've got some emojis too. There is a Fent emoji, Kevin. You could see G-Meister just posted it.
Yep, but you have to be a channel member in order to use it.
Right. You know, these little farm malls actually hold their track pretty well.
Yeah, they do.
Which is a good thing.
The wide front end holds it a little bit better than the narrow front, but I like the narrow front still.
I know you do. Okay, so this is what we got, guys. We've got all of our standard crops here. I'm gonna scroll across here so you can see exactly how much stuff there is available on this map, and then I'll come back and look through it a little closer. I'm not even halfway through yet, guys. That's about halfway. 3/4. There is a lot going on here. A lot. Just in new crops. We've got sorghum, millet, rice, hemp, coffee. Harv driving off into the forest. Oops. Cranberries, hops, lavender, carrots, onions, poppy, mustard, peanuts, tobacco, rye, clover, and poplar chips. What's the difference between poplar chips and poplar?
Don't know.
I don't either. Ed Reed, new member. Thank you so much, man. Thank you very much for subscribing to Harv's World, or for joining
Becoming a
Harv's
member.
World. I'm still learning all the lingo. Me and Dr. Evil. That sounds about right, Jonathan. And I'm sure you guys are aware of how all this works, but anybody who isn't, the longer you stay a member, or a member of Harv's World, your badge will change to reflect the length of your membership. I'll have to turn down the member alert a little bit. I think it might be a little bit
Loud.
loud.
Well, if it scares you when it goes off, it's a little loud.
Well, I'm not used to it. But yes, it's a little loud. I will be turning that down after the stream for sure. Roselle, poplar chips are tasty. I think you can have mine. You expected fireworks, didn't you? Oh no, you just get to see the Harv's World logo and some really loud rock music. I mean, it's not exactly a first kiss, Ed. While I do appreciate it, I'm not giving out kisses with the membership, so you don't get fireworks. Yeah, Matthew, and those are just the crops. I mean, we're talking about three different kinds of flour, peanut butter, cloth, sweaters, ranch dressing, Pepsi products. There's a Pepsi pizza factory. There's a brewery.
There's a Taco Bell.
There is a Taco Bell. Wendy's.
There's an Aldi's.
And those are the sale points. One other thing that happens with this map too, for those who aren't aware, these crops have different growth times. We were talking about that before the stream. We were saying, how long does it take for these to grow? We have no idea. Hey, welcome back, Vivid.
Welcome back. You know, I just got to thinking about this, and I might know why the precision farming's not working properly with it.
Why is that?
Some multi-fruit maps have to have a custom precision farming to work.
Oh, I thought he had included precision farming stuff with this map. Apparently
Well,
not.
I mean, like, some of them require a custom version of precision farming. Not
Oh,
just a custom map, but a custom precision farming. That's a possibility, and if that's the case, then we might have some, I might have some looking around to do.
okay. Thomas Jefferson. Dude, I have not seen you around in a long time, but it's good to hear from you, man. Really good to hear from you. I'm
Oh
glad
my
you.
god, it's been forever.
Yeah, we kept expecting that Monticello map, and I totally blew this. I'll swing out of the way, caveman. I wasn't paying attention to where you were at.
I wasn't paying attention to where you were either.
We
I
kept
just picked the line and started running it.
we kept expecting to see that Monticello map, and it never materialized.
Yep, it never showed up.
In the U.S., is it Monticello or Monticello?
Monticello.
Thank you, Bradley. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Don't sweat it, man. I appreciate everybody who is a supporter of the channel in any way. It does not require cash to enjoy Harv's World, ever.
That's right.
I mean, even our Discord is free.
It is.
Hey, Rusty Money, how you doing, man? Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun playthrough, and we all enjoy the old school farming stuff. So we just decided to go full bore with it. I'm going to try to line this up, but I don't think I'm going to quite get it. Close.
Nope. Close, but no cigar.
Monticello? Cello? See, in Indiana it was Monticello too. There's an actual town named Monticello. In Minnesota you would say Monticello, but Altoona is saying Monticello. Because the way you're...
Oh, here we call it Monticello.
It just depends on what dialect, what part of the country you're from.
Yep.
Well, and if it gets to a point where precision farming is too much of a hassle for this map, we can always just pull it.
Yeah, we can pull it.
I think
You
you're
just can't add it back.
right. I think you're right about that, Frank. 3 days sounds, because I want to say that CAS 64, and you know, anybody who's been around for a while knows how much I love CAS 64 maps. I think he has the same crop growth rates, and as I recall, Poppy's was about 3 days. Well, if you spell cello, or spell it Cello, a cello is a musical instrument called a cello. But I guess if you hyphenated that to a CELL-O, that would be cello, because CELL is a cell, not a cell. I don't know. English is such a
Hey.
stupid language sometimes. Very nice, Bradley. Kudos to you, my man.
Oh, I just noticed something. It is working on the ends, but if you pull up your F1 menu and look at it, in some places, you have far more fertilizer already on the field than where it needs to be.
Oh, so we got to burn out some fertilizer.
Yeah, that's what I'm understanding. Like, it's too much fertilizer in areas for it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Well,
But if he's got a custom one somewhere that we overlooked or accidentally overrode or something, it might be different. Yeah, because you pull up your F1 menu and look at the spray rate, you can see it.
oh, yeah, I see what you're saying now. The current is 80 kilograms, but the target is way below that.
Yep.
That's the downside to always having your F1 window closed.
Yeah, it is. But
Sanskrit is the most perfect language. Darn, and that's the only one I didn't bother to go out and learn. I thought Latin was the perfect language. I mean, aren't most languages derived from some form of Latin? At least a lot of English is derived from Latin.
there's a lot of stuff derived from Latin.
Oh, yeah.
But there's also a lot of stuff that Latin has nothing to do with.
So we're planting poppies on this field, but we've got too much fertilizer on the field as it stands, which means we're probably going to take a hit to our first harvest.
That's a possibility.
Oh well, we've got too much invested now.
Yeah.
Can't change it at this point, but at least we know.
At least we know. That is a good thing. Maybe we should have done hemp in both fields.
Maybe we should have. And for anybody who doesn't know yet, Caveman is a die-hard hemp farmer. He is addicted to planting hemp. Because he likes to make gummies out of it.
Mm-hmm.
DJ, that's actually a good point. The Scandinavian languages are very, very nice languages, but I'm not going to try to speak any Scandinavian, even though my newest Let's Play series that will be coming up soon, guys. I promise it will be coming up soon. I am not going to butcher their language. I would not do them justice. Unless it's a name or something that I just can't avoid. Well, to be fair, Thomas, hemp never should have been illegal. It's not the same as marijuana, that it's in the same family, but it doesn't have the drugs in it that marijuana does. And it was all a conspiracy by the cotton farmers.
Yep. Cotton farmers and the lumber industry. At least in Virginia, anyway.
There's always somebody pulling strings somewhere.
Oh yeah, always. You might want to do your whole skip a couple row thing you did.
Oh. I need to stick with the pattern I'm setting for myself here.
Yeah.
Randy Pepler, how you doing, man? Pep. Pep.
Hey.
Pep has been around for a long, long time. Is a big supporter of the channel. Has been forever. And he's one of those guys I was talking about. He started out, as I recall, Pep, with the Ravenport walkthrough series, and now he knows at least as much, probably more than I do, about Farm Sim 19. He's one of those guys that's never satisfied with knowing a little bit. He's got to know everything about it. English is a Germanic language that has a lot of Latin and Greek in it, but that is not its foundation, unlike French, Italian, and Spanish, which are called Romance languages. Romance languages. So if you have two gentlemen speaking French to each other, would that be a bromance language?
A bromance language.
Hey, which that's all good to me, you know. If that's your thing, be my guest. I'm just just wondering. Oh, Frank, that's a given. It's special interest, but we do not do politics on Harv's World, so moving on.
It looks like we might have some time for some forestry this episode.
Well, thank you for saying so, Randy. Much appreciated, bud. As always. Yeah, we might get into something extra. We're knocking these fields out pretty quick, actually.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, 3 planters going, or seeders, or whatever you want to call them, going. It don't take long.
Romance language means from being from Rome. Apparently so. Favorite money-making crop in the base game? Oh, without a doubt, it's canola. I love canola. That's right, Jonathan. Caveman's like, let's clear those trees so we can make more fields. I want to plow.
Exactly.
I want to plow the whole map.
Oh, God. Could you imagine plowing this whole map with that little itty bitty plow?
Torture on wheels.
Well, not for the first 6 hours, but beyond that, I'd probably just uninstall the game. FF is our cleanup. I see he keeps going back over and getting the stuff we miss.
Thank you, FF. Really appreciate that.
Absolutely. Well, there's a few little spots out there that need to get cleaned up. He's doing cleanup rows at least. Oh, Pep, thank you so much for joining up, man. Much appreciated. Everybody get ready for that big rock and roll.
And, Pep, don't forget to make sure your YouTube channel is synced to your Discord so you can get the special stuff in Discord. Oh, Mr. Swede wants to know if you can show the map.
Oh, yeah, hang on just a second. I will be happy to do that. In fact, let me get to the end of this row. I'm going to pull off. So this is the map. And it shows nothing. Nothing at all except the blocks that are available to buy. Each one of these is about $1 million a piece. And currently we own these two, 19 and 20. But there is coastline out here. There are rivers that run through. There are mountains. There are lots of stuff. The map just doesn't tell you where they are. It's all about exploration on this one. Ed, no, your messages are being read. There is a PC version of Discord. You can log into Discord via the Discord website also.
Yes, you can. There is a PC application. That's what we're using for communication right now.
Yeah. I'm just reading back through to see what I've missed. Our chat has actually gotten to a point where I have a hard time keeping up with everything, so my apologies, guys, if I missed something you say. It's not intentional. Thomas Jefferson went duck hunting and actually managed to use his FS-19 knowledge to converse about the stuff he was seeing along the way. That's one of the things that I actually like about FS-19 too, is driving down the road, you see this baler or that combine, and you're like, oh yeah, I've driven that.
Mhm.
Oops. You know what we don't have, guys? We don't have any kind of a pressure washer.
That's okay. We can sort that out at another day. See, is there any spots that we missed?
Bradley, the new stream times are, as it stands right now, Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is where we're at right now, and Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Thomas. Nice combine you've got there.
Hey, I think we've got every bit of this field done.
Outstanding. Poppies and hemp.
Poppies and hemp.
I see a spot.
Oh, must have missed it.
Thomas, I play exclusively on mouse and keyboard. Someday maybe that will change, but for now, mouse and keyboard is where I'm at. Eastern time, Jonathan. Everybody I know is on Eastern time, so I just adjust. For me, it's Pacific time, but Eastern time is how I announce everything. I mean, I will post it in the time zone that I live. YouTube automatically adjusts to whatever time zone you live in, so you know, you'll have to make that adjustment yourself, because I obviously can't say every time zone around the world. Poppies and hemp, absolutely. Caveman, if you would keep folks entertained for a minute, I'm going to jump off this tractor if you want to fill it up with seeds. I need to step away for a minute. I will be right back, guys. Thanks for understanding.
Okay. Keep folks entertained, he says.
What exactly does he want?
Basically just for chat not to go dry.
Well, if I can back this tractor in here straight, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. Maybe.
Goodness.
Local sports teams. I don't do much with sports, but I mean, you may or may not have heard of Chainsaw. May or may not. Oh, nice. 6 new members on Discord. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Holy mackerel, 6? Really?
Yep, and I hope everybody remembered to sync their YouTube to their Discord. So if they join the channel, then they get their benefits in Discord. I don't know what you mean about jump the gun, but maybe. Yeah, juggling, that doesn't sound easy. There you go. Farming is our sport. There you go. Cover Harv's tractor with logs. It might take a while. Yes, it's base precision farming. Nothing fancy with precision farming. Maybe, maybe. Yeah, that might be possible. That might be possible.
Precision farming will not be a mod for Farming Simulator 22. It will be a DLC coming out in the spring of 2020, 2022. Yeah. It'll be a free DLC. So,
Yeah, free DLC is basically a mod anyway.
right. But it won't be. Well, you still get it through
It's,
mod hub though, can't you? So,
it's still technically a free DLC and not a mod, but it's everybody considers it a mod because it doesn't cost anything.
Alright, I'm back. My apologies. Mother Nature and I had to have a brief but explicit conversation. Let's see. Randy asked if we're running vanilla or PF. We are doing precision farming on this one. At least we hope we are. We were a little, excuse me, a little bit uncertain, but it's apparently working as intended. Hey, Dave Hovett. That actually would be a little bit nice. You know, something more than just the little bird flocks flopping around. I know some people get really annoyed by the birds. Personally, I don't even notice them anymore. But it would be nice to liven up these forest areas a little bit with some stuff.
Deer, some rabbits. deer and rabbits and all kinds of stuff would be nice.
Caveman Bradley apparently wants you to do a whole lot of legwork for him about growing pumpkins in Memphis, Tennessee.
No idea what you need to grow pumpkins in Memphis, Tennessee. And right now my plate's a little full to do all that kind of research.
I'm coming right back out, FF. Hang on just 1 second. I appreciate you bringing my tractor back.
We're gonna need that tractor.
I know. That's why I said I'm coming right back out.
I was telling FF.
Oh.
Oh, this one?
No, the one that you brought back.
So the one I'm on right now.
No,
the other
he
one.
brought back my
Oh,
he brought back my farm all. I'm on the international.
yeah, we're gonna need the international, not the. We're gonna need the international, and we're also gonna need. I forgot to grab the other trailer.
Oh gosh, we're running into this again.
What?
YouTube is not receiving enough data. We're buffering again.
Oh no. Is it the time of day?
I don't know. I hope it corrects itself.
I hope it does too.
Man, this has been an amazing stream. I don't want to see it ruined by stupid crap like this.
Oh no.
You have my apologies, guys. I don't know why this is happening. I have a new internet service provider, and obviously we're going to have a chat.
Clearly.
Now we can make fun of Horror's internet instead of Caveman's.
It's not that bad. At least I can stream.
Ooh.
Yeah, that is true. At least he can stream.
So I think if we work our way out in this direction, I think we're, it looks like things are clearing up. Let's keep our fingers crossed it'll all get settled.
Oh, that's good.
If we work our way out in this direction, no, now it's falling back again. We've got a big meadow out here that we could access pretty easily.
We're gonna start out here and cut our way back.
We can do it
Seems
however
like a
you
good
like.
plan.
Alright, let's do that. It shouldn't take much. I mean, there's quite a bit of room.
Oh yeah, there is quite a bit of room, but you know, we've got some luck. We need to do something.
Yeah, assuming stream health corrects permanently instead of partially.
Yeah.
So do we want to go directly back this way then?
Just straight toward the house. Keeping track of these trees as they fall in this tall grass is not going to be easy.
Okay, so straight towards the house. So those would be fine. Run straight towards the house. Probably like this one? Maybe? I don't know, I'm guessing this one.
The house is over to the right. I'm thinking this one straight through, like the way that I'm pointed right now.
Oh, so we're gonna take this one out.
Yeah, and there's another one lined up directly in that line right there. Okay. Oh, sugar beet harvesting. Yeah, everybody's made that mistake.
Oh yeah, everybody's made that mistake, and also potatoes.
Yep.
That's a mistake too.
Until you get real comfortable with mods and finding what you need to help out, I do not recommend potatoes or sugar beets. Because the base game will drive you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, brother.
Oh wow.
This little log is going to be impossible to grab.
Which little log?
The one I'm trying to get right now. And failing miserably. See, this is when we need Sharko. And for all the hard time we give Sharko about crashing and drowning trucks and sinking them in rivers, this is where he excels. Oh, there we go. I got it. I got it.
So you're not having mouse control issues again, are you?
It's a little bit, but not nearly as dramatic as it has been in the past. Spuds are evil unless you've got a mod that will help you manage their level of evilness. You have to have evil spud management mods. Also known as the CAS 64 root crop bundle. Have you chopped this tree into manageable sections yet? Yes, you have.
I think so.
Don't you dare.
And some of them are small enough to pick up.
There's the FS19 physics we know and love.
Let's say, if you want me to, I can run that and you can cut.
Oh, I probably need the practice. I'm sure I do. Hey, this tractor will manhandle some logs, let me tell you. And for those of you who don't know, these log trailers that we are using were built from the ground up by Caveman himself. These are 100% Caveman Customs mods. I keep hearing that, Randy, about controllers. I just can't get used to them. I've been playing mouse and keyboard for 40 years and adjusting to a controller. I just can't do it. Old dogs and new tricks, apparently. There we go.
I don't know if all of these are the appropriate length or not, but
Yeah,
we'll make it work.
So far they've been doing okay.
What are you doing over there, FF?
Getting out of work.
No, cutting down trees.
We
Oh,
should.
once you cut them down, don't forget to remove the stumps and limb them up and chop them into proper lengths.
Yeah, especially
No.
don't forget to remove the stumps. We're stuck.
What are we stuck at?
The log is stuck in the fork. You know, it's more of that. There it goes. More of those
Game physics.
more of those game physics that we know and love.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 5 hours on a field of potatoes. That was the short potato harvest. And there was somebody in the Discord, I swear, spent like a day and a half harvesting potatoes. Like real time, day and a half. I don't want to speak out of school, Jonathan, about getting back to videos in general, but soon. I will say soon. It's not going to be too much longer now. And we'll be getting back to Off the Grid. The new Baltic Sea series will be starting. Videos are very much going to remain a thing. And there we go, buffering again. I just saw the warning pop up from YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to have a chat with my internet provider, apparently.
Apparently.
It makes no sense whatsoever.
I think maybe we'll take this one.
Come on, brother, get in there.
That'll work.
That was it. It was retired hippie who did that super long potato harvest. Swore he'd never do potatoes again.
That one.
Yeah, I know, guys. I have my apologies for what's going on. Man, we ran so solid. The stream was so good. Everything was running perfectly, and
It
now we're
cannot
going
be
to run
removed.
into this. We're going to need to get a stump grinder, aren't we?
I figured out why it's not being able to be removed.
What is it?
The base of it is slightly larger. You know how like sometimes you'll get the ones that can't be cut with a tree harvester?
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those. Slightly too large. Looks like a decent sized road through here.
Well, apparently we are going to be struggling with this quality. Man, that just irritates the crap out of me. I know this can be picked up by hand. Yes, it can.
Figured I'd move the trailer a little closer to you. That, and I saw a stump back here somewhere. Right there.
Well, if this doesn't clear up again
This
in a
isn't
second,
another
we
one
might
of
just
those
have to
remote
call
bumpers.
it.
Yeah, might have to, unfortunately. Okay,
Bunch of trees ahead of us need to go, don't they?
There shouldn't be
Looks like
that much.
it-
I mean, this is a pretty
Yeah,
wide
you-
open, guys. We shouldn't have to cut that much, honestly.
honestly, yeah.
I mean, half a dozen trees,
see.
and we probably should have been. We should have had it done.
Um, probably.
Mm. See how it's getting stuck in there? There it goes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, guys, take care, DJ. Have a good dinner.
Yep.
Everybody, you have my apologies for what
Take care,
happens.
have a good dinner.
Looks like I'm going to have a long talk with my ISP this week and find out what the heck they're doing over there, or what's going on, or whatever, because this will not stand. Record-breaking stream in many ways, lots of new stuff going on, and it has to end up like this. So with my apologies, although we do tend to do we used to do 2 hours. We started doing a lot more, and we kind of wanted to just play it by ear at this point. But right now, unfortunately, the internet is deciding what the ear is going to be.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But we do have lots of interesting new stuff. Well, at least interesting stuff. Not necessarily new, but stuff to show you guys in the future. I guess we don't want to give it all away in one day. Maybe, maybe the internet is just trying to remind us of that. Come on, Harv.
Maybe.
So with
You
that
got this,
said,
Harv.
coming along for the ride. And until next time, take care.